Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, please consider subscribing, and if you're not new, thank you guys so much for coming back. I really appreciate your support. So today, as you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing a mini perfume haul. It was recently my birthday, so I got a couple perfumes and I bought a couple for myself for my birthday. So I thought I would do a little mini haul here. I have a couple hits and a couple misses. So if you guys want to see what I got for my birthday, then just keep on watching. So I did decide to give Dua another try. I don't know if you guys saw, maybe if you're new here, I did try a couple Dua fragrances in the past, and like I enjoyed them, but they didn't blow me away, especially for the price. But I decided to give them another try because there was one that I had my eye on, and it was called Amberlicious. Also, just so you guys know, as you can read, this is a haul, so these are all first impressions. I haven't had them for too long, so this isn't going to be like a full-on review, but I can give you like my first impression. A couple I've worn and a couple I haven't. So first up is Amberlicious. This is literally what inspired, get it together, this is what inspired the whole haul, and this is supposed to be a dupe for Hermes Amber Narguilé. I just butchered that, I already know, but anyway, so the notes in this are honey, benzoin. I'm not going to read all of them because there's a lot of notes listed on the Dua website, but some of the notes are honey, benzoin, musk, vanilla, sesame seed, caramel, rum, cinnamon, tonka, and amber. So this just, I had my eye on this for a while. The last time I placed an order, I actually wanted this, but it was sold out for a long time. And then something told me to check the website again. I don't know why, but it was in stock, so I decided to place an order. Of course, use the discount codes, never pay full price. And this does smell really good. So I would describe this, again, I haven't played with it too much, but I have worn it a couple times. There is a sweetness to this, but I wouldn't say this is overly gourmand. It's not like your typical like fruity, candy, kind of sugary sweet. I think the sweetness in this comes from the amber, so it's a little bit of like a sticky sweetness, but there's a spiciness to this and almost like a slightly like smokiness, not smoky like an ashtray, not like tobacco, but there's a little bit of like a darkness, some depth to this. I don't know if this is one of those ones that like it's going to change the longer it sits, because like I said, I just recently got this, but even like just straight out the bottle, it does smell really good. So it's also not one of those ones that like sometimes I feel like from some of these clone houses, when you first spray them, they don't smell good, but then after a while they do. But this one smelled good from the get. Oh, and yeah, this is like I would describe this as warm, spicy, and a little bit smoky. So there is a little bit of sweetness to this, but it's not overly like foody, and this does have like a dark kind of depth to it. I feel like this is perfectly unisex. I think this would smell really good on a man, but because of that kind of darkness, and it is a tiny bit heavy, I feel like I'll get a good, like I will get a lot of use out of this for fall and winter. So this was a hit. I'm actually really happy with that. And if it is one of those ones where it smells better the longer it sits, then that's even better. And then the next one I got with that is I ordered this, which is called Café de Dua. I really wanted a good coffee scent for a long time. Of course, I have Intense Cafe, which I really like, but unfortunately my husband hates that. I still wear it, but he doesn't like it. And I was looking for another coffee scent, so I ordered this one because it sounded like honestly truly gourmand. This has, again, I'm just reading some of the notes because there was like too many to write down, but it has biscotti, toasted caramel cookies, lemon cake, Colombian coffee, vanilla, and amber. I believe there's two different types of vanilla in here. There's like Madagascar vanilla and then also vanilla bean. Now what I will say is I've worn the Amberlicious one for like a whole day, and I really did like it. And I haven't worn Café de Dua for a whole day. I've only kind of like smelled it. But I will say this is one of those ones I'm going to have to play around with it, because even the last time I tried it, I had to wash it off because unfortunately I do get that coffee. I do get that Colombian. It's almost like a dark roast coffee. I get that and I like that. but I feel like it has too many sweet notes mixed with it, so it's a little bit cloying. That's why I had to wash it off last time. Mind you, although it's fall, although I'm dressed for fall, some days are still very hot, and I think I tested this on a day that was really hot outside still. So I'll have to play with it again. Right now, actually, it's not bothering me as much. But it is mixed with a lot of sweet notes. So it's definitely a gourmand. You have to like a sweet scent. You do get that coffee, but the coffee is like really covered in sweetness. And it's kind of like a lot of different sweet notes going on. So right now, it's actually not bothering me as much as it did the first time. It does smell pretty good. I do get the coffee like front and center mixed with like some sweet notes. Right now it's not bothering me actually. So who knows, to be continued. Maybe it's not a miss, because I was considering this a miss because the first time I wore this I was finding it so cloying that I had to wash it off, but today it's not bothering me. Maybe that's because it's colder today. Also, if you could hear the rain, I'm sorry, but yeah, maybe it's because it's colder today. So maybe it will play better in the colder months. But if you like a coffee scent, this does have coffee in it, but you do have to like a sweet scent because it's covered in a lot of, like, it has a lot of different sweet notes going on in there. But it's not bothering me right now. So that's actually, I'm happy about that. And next up, I ordered this. This is a roller ball. I hate roller balls, but I didn't want to pay the price for the full bottle on a blind buy, you know, so I probably just switch it into a spray bottle. But this is Skyler Vanilla Sky, and on the front it says rich, creamy, and warm, and this is a clean fragrance. And the notes in this are, again, cappuccino, because I've been wanting like a coffee scent. So it has cappuccino, vanilla, and caramelized cedar. I feel like every time I'm filming, I get a fluff on my face. This one I have also only wore once, and this is a very easy to wear vanilla. What I will say is it says caramelized cedar, but there's nothing in this that's overly sweet. Like, don't let the caramelized word get you thinking it's like overly sweet. It's not. If anything, I find the vanilla in this to be kind of like light. It's a little bit more airy than most of the vanillas that I wear. It's not like a thick, dense, cakey vanilla. I wouldn't even classify this as like a gourmand. It is a little bit of a lighter vanilla. So I feel like if you're someone who likes vanilla, but you're looking for a scent that you could wear anywhere, like you could literally wear this vanilla anywhere because it's not super edible and thick and cakey. It's not that kind of a vanilla. It's lighter. And also, I don't get much coffee in this. I wish it did. Again, I'm going to have to switch it to like a spray bottle because I feel like they perform differently when they're sprayed as opposed to like rolled on your skin. But the scent itself is very light and it's very likable. If you like vanilla but you're looking for one that is a little bit more of a chameleon that you could wear to like church, you could wear to work, you could wear going out, then I feel like you could wear this anywhere. It's likable, but it's not thick and it's not overly gourmand. It's not, I wouldn't consider this like a super gourmand vanilla. It's not, but it is very pleasant, and it does, what I will say is it does sit close to my skin. I don't know if that's because it's a clean fragrance or if that's because it's in this rollerball. I hate rollerballs for that reason, but I feel like some people might like that because if you want something like a little bit more just for you, like for you to like how you smell, then this could be that. And again, like maybe you like a softer scent. The scent itself is very nice. It's pleasant, and I like that it's a little bit of a different take on a vanilla for me because, like I said, a lot of my vanillas are like gourmand, thick, heavier vanillas. This is not heavy. This is light. Maybe the cedar is what makes it a little bit light. It gives it like this kind of refreshing, airy quality to it. It's not super dense. So yeah, I really like that. And last but not least, I have had this on my radar for a while. This is by Ellis Brooklyn, and this is called Bee. I got it's a travel spray, so I don't mind that because at least you could spray it, and it's a good way to try the fragrance without buying a full-size bottle. But I've wanted this one for a while. And I was hoping to find it in store to test it, but I couldn't find it, so I just had to blind buy it. And the main notes that are listed on Sephora for this are dark rum, honey, and vanilla. So this sounded perfect for like fall and winter. This sounded very like cozy to me, because I think the rum, the honey, the vanilla, that sounds sweet and warm and cozy, right? But this one, on my body chemistry, I don't know what it is, but this was like a fail. Right away, a fail. And the longer I wore it, I just didn't like it even more. So I do get the honey, but it almost smells like a musky honey. But musky in not a good way. It almost smells, it smells like honey, but like a dirty kind of musky honey. I don't know how to explain it, and I don't know why it's doing that. There's something in this that on my skin, I don't know if it's just me, but I was hoping for like a boozy kind of sweet vanilla honey, like something warm and boozy and cozy. But this is not it. This vanilla is mixed with something that's almost like powdery, so it's kind of like, sorry, not the vanilla, this honey is mixed with something that's kind of like musky and powdery. It's definitely a powdery scent, so it's not like a typical honey scent where they're a little bit like sweet and kind of sticky, like resinous, like that kind of honey. It's not like that. It's not like the honey in Scandal. This honey is like a powdery kind of musky honey, and on my skin, that powdery honey, it smells a little bit dirty and gross. I'm not going to lie to you. So this is going to get washed off. Unfortunately, this was a fail, so I'm really glad I didn't buy the full bottle. The bottle of this is really gorgeous and really cute. And the notes, I really wanted like a boozy, vanilla, warm, sweet honey, like a sticky sweet honey. But on me, this is a powdery, almost like a musky honey. So I don't really like it. Anyways, that's my mini birthday perfume haul. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. It's always linked down below. And I will see you guys in the next one.